Have you noticed that when you drop something, it falls to the floor? Why? Or have you ever wondered why no matter how high you throw a ball, it always falls back to the ground? What causes these things to occur? The answer lies in something called gravity. What exactly is gravity? What causes it? And why is it important? During the next few minutes, we're going to answer these questions and others as we explore gravity. Gravity is all around us. It exists everywhere on the planet. It holds chairs and tables on Earth. It holds rocks, animals, and the oceans on Earth. It even holds you on Earth. You cannot see gravity, but we know it's there because we see things affected by gravity. You predict. What will happen when we let go of this ball? That's right, it falls to the floor. It fell due to the force of gravity pulling on it. Gravity is a force that pulls objects toward the center of Earth. No matter how hard you try, you cannot escape the force of gravity. As we mentioned, gravity is a force. It's a force of attraction between objects. On Earth, the force is commonly seen between Earth itself and the things on our planet. We know that gravity is a force because we can see it in action, such as when something falls. For example, the force of gravity pulls this cut tree toward Earth's surface. We often don't think the force of gravity is strong because we live with it every day. You decide. What causes this large rock to break into pieces? The force of gravity pulled it toward Earth, causing it to shatter. So, as you can see, gravity can actually be a very powerful force. The force of gravity is not just found on Earth. It also exists elsewhere in our solar system. As you know, the solar system consists of planets and other things that orbit the sun. The force of gravity is the force of attraction that causes the planets, including Earth, to stay in that orbit. Without gravity, our planet would get off course and fly deep into space. The gravitational pull of the sun keeps the other planets in their orbits as well. You can think of the sun as the gravitational anchor of our solar system. We just discussed how the force of gravity exists in our solar system. It also exists on the moon. You've seen the moon in the night sky. You compare. Is the moon bigger or smaller than Earth? The moon is smaller. Because the moon is smaller than Earth, the force of gravity is also much less. You might find it interesting that the force of gravity also exists between the moon and Earth. As you know, the moon orbits Earth. Gravity holds the moon in place as it orbits our planet. The gravitational force of attraction between the moon and Earth is also responsible for tides in Earth's oceans. If you've ever visited the ocean, you know that the overall water level regularly rises and falls over the course of a day. This is caused when the moon's force of gravity pulls ocean water toward it. The piling up of water causes a high tide. During the past few minutes, we explored the interesting force of gravity. We began by seeing how gravity holds things in place on Earth. It's a force that pulls objects toward Earth. We also saw that gravity is a force found in our solar system. The gravitational force of the Sun holds planets in their orbits around the Sun. We then took a look at gravity on the Moon, and we discussed the gravitational force of attraction between the Moon and Earth. Last, the Moon's role in causing tides was highlighted. And this concluded our fascinating exploration of gravity. Fill in the correct word to complete the sentence. Number 1. Gravity is found on Earth. Number 2. Gravity is a... Number 3. When we let go of the ball, it will... Number 4. The is the gravitational anchor of our solar system. And number 5. The force of gravity on the Moon is than on Earth.